So this is Drowning Sound at Latitude 2012 with Perfume Genius. How are you today?
Good.
Have you had a fun experience getting here via Brighton and Oxford?
Yeah, no, it was pretty good.
How are English crowds in comparison to trekking around the rest of the world? Is there anything slightly interesting or different about us?
I prefer it to the States, I think. States is more suspicious. People aren't as, they don't hoot as much in between the songs. So I like all the hooting. British seem to hoot a little bit more, I guess.
We hoot more.
Yeah.
And how is it going to feel for you tonight headlining the stage? I quite like the idea. It's almost like the anti-climax of the festival. It's going to be like the kind of the come down.
A little lullaby. I don't know yet. I just I haven't been outside and seen like all the people enough to get nervous. But when I went to pee, I peeked over the fence there. There's some people. So I'm kind of pretending like I don't have to play a show later yet.
Yeah, okay.
So that's kind of what I do.
I won't forget to mention it again then. How has it been translating your music to the stage? It's been obviously started very much as a bedroom project, uploaded some tracks to MySpace and it snowballed. So how is the transition for you taking it from that kind of very private place to a slightly more public place?
I was very shy at first, so I don't think I really even noticed. I was more worried about getting through it and like making sure I like showed up and did all of it. And now I'm a little more comfortable, so it's more, I mean, it's still really super earnest, but it's still more of a performance, I guess, just because I'm like paying attention to the people there, even staring at them sometimes, which I've just started doing.
Is your staring the equivalent of Henry Rollins jumping in the crowds?
I don't know what, it's really creepy actually. Like there's one song where I say semen and I don't look up. I've noticed this after the last few shows where I don't look up until I say semen and then I like look up right away and like stare directly at some dude. And so I guess that's the most fun I have during the show.
We'll make sure to stand in your eye line.
Yeah, so watch out.
Have you had fun touring this record in comparison to the previous one? It seems like the record's slightly richer. So
yeah, there's drums and stuff like that. It feels a little more bandy. Not like floppy hair, leather jacket bandy, but at least more going on where like I can kind of get into it in that specific way instead of just really depressed all the time. So.
You've got the biggest smile yet.
Huh?
You've got the biggest smile yet. It kind of. There's some people where what they create allows them to be slightly happy. You just keep smiling when you're thinking about playing. Is it cathartic to think about it? Or is it not cathartic?
I'm just having a lot more fun, and it's made me think about writing songs. Like I never have written music to thinking I was going to play a show or like play it in front of people. And we have a drummer now, and he's like. I don't know, he's like getting into it. It's just fun, you know? And I thought maybe if it was, I mean, none of it's overblown, but I thought if it got bigger, then it would lose some sort of, it would lose some kind of genuine thing, but that hasn't happened, so that makes me happy too.
Yeah. Cool. I was going to ask you about festivals.
Okay.
I'm guessing you've played a few.
Yeah.
What does a festival smell like to you? And if you...
What's it smell like? They're all different. Some of it smells like shit, like stuff comes out of your butt. If you've ever heard of it before, it's called poop. Some people call it poop. Don't know what they call it here.
All the above.
Festivals are weird because it's just backstage. It's just a bunch of like really bandy looking people. Like it's not how it smells. And I'm just talking about it, but like sunglasses and everybody's like, I don't know. It makes me feel kind of strange walking in there, you know.
Yeah, dudes in black hoodies.
Yeah.
Mine's hidden out of the way. Have you met many people when you've been in the backstage areas that have been at these kind of things? Because it's like I saw as I walked in a second ago, Wild Beasts were kind of sitting around, and you kind of do you ever get a chance to meet?
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes I'm too shy. When we played a festival in Japan, I got to hang out with Bradford Cox, and we went to get some sushi. and that was fun. He's completely crazy.
Yeah.
I love him. Crazy in like the best way. You know what I mean? Like some people are like really wild, but they can't back it up. You know what I mean? Like all the stuff they're throwing out like is not funny or smart, but everything he's saying is funny and smart.
Yeah.
So I love that.
He's not fronting. It's not just trying to hide that there's nothing behind it. So if you were to create a scent for a festival, based on the only things available at a festival, what would you put in there, and what might it smell like?
Probably like cut up little bits. You always get like 10 t-shirts for the festival. You know, you always end up with a bunch of those. So cut up little bits of that. See, I don't know. I'd probably just spit in it, put my hair in it.
Yeah.
I just take it to a hippie place. It doesn't have anything to do with that
Yeah.
question. You're trying to get me to be very like about the festival.
No.
I don't.
Well, sometimes the visual of. Sometimes you read those things on the side, and a lot of the things that go in there that sound great don't actually add to the smell or the texture of it. They're just like...
Yeah. Just to help things float.
Yeah. And one final question: is there anything new on the horizon? I know you've probably, this record's still pretty fresh, but I'm guessing the period before writing it and being released, that have you had a chance to?
Yeah. Well, like right now I'm kind of doing the thing where you tour, and then you make a proper music video, and then you tour again, and then you release an album, which is fun, and that's what normally people do. But before I did all that, I used to make my own videos, and I used to like make my own songs and stuff, and I kind of miss doing that. And so I kind of been planning now when I get back home to kind of do whatever I want for a little bit and put my weird videos up when I make them, and I just allow myself to do that again because I thought I had to be very professional right now, but I can do both. So.
Yeah, I can imagine you making a deer hunter video. Actually, you should make a deer hunter.
Yeah, I could do that. That'd be fun.
Maybe that'd be like the equivalent of doing a remix, just making videos for songs you like.
Yeah. Could do that.
And there was actually one final question: if you were to book your own festival, which 3 acts would you book?
3. Diamanda Galas, I think.
She's incredible.
Annie Lennox. This is actually what I've been listening to her. And Drake. I think that'd be a good one.
That'd be a great lineup. What sort of environment would you like to host that festival in?
Dungeon. Yeah.
A giant dungeon, or just a very small one where you have your own 3
or just
artists?
like the world's biggest sex swing or something. Be good.
Would be good. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.